You're watching Let the Quran Speak. Now we answer questions we've received from you, our viewers. If you have a question yourself, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Okay, Brother Shabir, here's a question about someone who's asking about different sins and whether they can be forgiven. So the person says, if someone has committed all the sins, even the major sins, except shirk, will he be forgiven by God? And a related question, if this person repents but commits the sin again afterwards, can this person once again be forgiven?
Well, let me start with shirk first, because some of our viewers might be asking, what is shirk? Well, the idea in Islam is that there is only one God, and the Arabic word shirk means association. So the idea is that we don't associate any power or any divinity with this one God. He is alone, he has no partners, no son, daughter, or siblings or anything like this. So the one unforgivable sin in Islam is referred to as the sin of shirk, of saying that there are two gods or three gods, or God has a son, or something like this. So the idea then is that, and the questioner is asking, okay, leaving aside that one sin, if I do other sins, can I be forgiven? Well, I want to start by saying that even for the sin of shirk, the belief of Muslims is that if one repents from the shirk, turns away from it, and now devotes oneself only to the one God, and regarding only one God as the true God, and denies every other God, well then even that sin of shirk is now forgiven. The person turns a new page, becomes a Muslim, and all of his or her previous sins are wiped out from his or her record. Now,
so even the worst sort of sin could be forgiven?
Could be forgiven with turning around, okay? Now, so within Islam then, a person is not committing shirk, but might be committing some heinous crimes, and one can imagine some of the worst possible, like murder and adultery and so on. Well, if one repents, one is forgiven. So what is repentance? Repentance involves turning away from the sin, asking God for forgiveness, repairing one's deeds if one has harmed somebody else, to do what one can do reasonably to do good for that person, and to, if you owe somebody something, give it back to the person. You took somebody's property, return it, and so on. And fourthly, to follow up the bad deed by doing something good in exchange. So we believe that if a person follows these 4 steps, that his or her sins are forgiven. Now the person is asking, well, what if I repeat the sin? Well, even then, your sins, God will forgive you again and again, because that's what we believe God is. The Quran says is a tawwab, which means that he forgives again and again.
All right, we have to leave it at that. Thank you for your time, Brother Shabir Ali.
You're welcome.
And we'd like to hear from you. Visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com, and check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/QuranSpeaks. I'm Sophia Ali. For all of us here at Let the Quran Speak, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.